good.
Hey guys, basically right now what we're doing is, since this car, this Del Sol came with a half-size radiator, I don't know if you guys can see, this is one mount and then two mounts. As you see, it's not the full length here. And then these are for the AC condenser. So what we are actually going to be doing is installing an Integra radiator, which will go from here and most likely go from here. But so what we are going to be doing is actually taking this bracket and relocating it over here, which let me get.
He's on his way to get the stuff. Cool. Yeah, this nice shiny piece. Oh yeah, I can actually fit in this guy.
See? Obviously we're not laying flat yet, guys, but I think you guys kind of get the idea.
Go ahead and start lifting it up now. There you go, just like that. Bingo. Now it gives our peeps a good idea of what we're looking at. So, I mean, obviously we're going to be moving this guy and that guy to eliminate that, get it out of the way. Probably actually going to have to move this guy over here a little bit. If we want to center this, move this guy over maybe about an inch or two. And then with this guy, bring it all the way over here. But yeah, we want to have it centered as best we can, so that way it'll help capture the air. I mean, granted, this shroud is going to do wonders to begin with.
So that's about centered, guys. So realistically, Matt does kind of have a good point here. I would probably actually move all these tabs and actually get this centered up as much as possible.
Because once we get it centered, we could basically take the bushings, put them on here, put the bracket up onto it, and hold it in place, and get it to sit just right. Have it held up by a jack stand or however we want to do it, and just get out the welder and just tack it into place a couple times, just enough to hold it, and then pull it on off, and then just weld it on the rest of the way, and basically be good to go.
Absolutely, man. Or worst case scenario, we can always just put a bolt through it, but I personally like the weld idea better. But I'm going to get this out of your way here.
Yep. Now, yeah, we are going to have to.
So right now what Matt's going to be doing, just like what we did on the engine mount here, he's going to be doing a pilot hole here.
That's a little bit toasty, but oh well. Now, I'll show you guys how to do this guy. And this is indeed the Harbor Freight bit. It's actually the old one, the one we used from yesterday. And I know that for a fact because it's already got one tooth missing. Now, that doesn't prevent it, doesn't hinder its ability to work properly. It's just, it'll still work. But anyways, a little bit of a trick here. I'd recommend just slowly turning it, because if you were to just let it sit there because of its size and just keep the chuck steady and just turn it, you can have the chance of having it walk around a little bit. So my suggestion is just to keep it as center as possible, turn it, and it'll eventually get it straight. But stay straight when you turn it. That's it. Now,
And before Matt starts, if you guys look, that's actually the Harbor Freight packaging right there. It's a 3/8 double-sided rotary spot bit weld cutter. And just an FYI, they don't keep it in the drill bit section. It's typically by the rotary tools. So if you guys are looking for it, it's in the rotary tool section. You okay?
I forgot the seat was not in here. I seriously forgot the seat was not in here. I was, oh crap.
This guy.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That worked out flawlessly, dude. Alright, need to bring it back some. Ouch. Further. Right about there. Wheel chucks. Motor mounts. I forgot to grab these guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to Loose Nuts and Bolts. Basically, Matt has got our beautiful Yonaka Integra size radiator. And guess what else came? Honda part. That guy right there, 74172-SM4-000, aka the bushing on the bottom. So right now what Matt is doing is he's kind of test fitting. Basically, we are going to essentially, we've already drilled out the factory half size Del Sol radiator brackets. So what we are going to be doing is essentially relocating the factory brackets in order to match the Integra, since we'll have one here and then one there.
Fortunately, I can't get in there because the wheel is just too big for that area, as you guys can see. But it's got that area cleaned up pretty well. So this is the only area I'm not going to be able to touch with a grinder, but I'm not going to stress over it because I'm still going to be able to weld all that together. Once these pieces are welded together, we're just going to go and respray paint it. The reason why we spray painted the first time was just so it doesn't rust up on us. It's always good to prevent corrosion if you can, and this was the easy and cheap way to do it. So, yep, next step is going to be welding these guys on here. I probably should also clean up these as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Figures. Yeah, that'll work.
Not working.
No. No, it's working. It's just that I need to find a... There we go. So tack it over here one more time. And then we can go ahead and get the other one done. And then test it. Okay, come on now. Let me take it target. There we go. Dang. Turn my amperage down. Or, correction. The wire speed.
This one?
Yes, that's the wire speed. Actually, you know what? No. Change my voltage to minimum. Because she's getting really hot. She's just burning right through this thing. Alright. See if that works. She's burning way hot. That's better. That's better. Awesome. That's a good thing. Yeah, I never even changed it from the go-kart. One more tack just for good measures, because I'm out looking at it. I know that doesn't look pretty. But this is just a flux core welder. It's a 90 amps. It's not the greatest. It's not, you know, high end. But I will admit to it, this isn't a Harbor Freight. It's an Eastwood flux core 90 amp welder. It works great for what I need it for, but my next upgrade from this is going to be a welder that I can use argon gas with. And I won't have that issue because I do have a 2-year degree for auto body and collision repair, and that's where I learned how to weld and use the gas and all that stuff. And using the gas, you won't have any of this retarded splatter that I absolutely hate. You can actually weld a nice row of dimes, and I love that. This one is not that great, but it does the job. Yeah, minimum voltage, that did the trick. So I'm not burning through it now. But bring my wire speed up to 4. Cool, that should work. Alright, now we're going to do the other side. Alright guys, well, finally got them both folded down, and as you guys have already seen, the welds are really good. It held my weight, so it shouldn't have no issues at all holding this guy. Now all I need to do is turn this around. Let's just see how much further it is sitting. It should sit pretty far. There we go. Let's go ahead and remove this guy real quick. What was that? Oh, that was that bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing broke. Nothing broke.
Okay. one out of the way. Here we go. All right. Test number, what would this be?
10,000.
3, 4? Over 9,000? How about that?
Yeah, over 9,000.
Okay.
Am I slamming or just?
Slowly let it down first. Okay, cool. That's looking fantabulous.
We're not all the way down yet.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that. That's looking so much better. Hold on. Yeah, it's still hidden.
Yeah, we're not even. More bending.
Yeah, more bending. So close! So close! Come on! You've got to come down!
I think I left a bushing in there.
Yes, you did. There's a bushing right here. That's fine. I'll leave it right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Hand me the next size up pry bar. Maybe I need some more leverage.
You don't like Miley?
No, I don't want to use that guy.
No, that's Miley.
That's not Miley. It's called a hammer.
No, that's Miley.
Nah, hammer. There we go. That's
No,
next
that's
size
Miley.
up. Alrighty. Oh crap! That was what I was afraid of.
Epic fail.
Yes, very much so. All right, grab me that guy. The first one we used, and I would just have to. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. It should be right in the front here. Right there on the, there we go. Behind the engine. Right next to the oil pan. Right there. There you go.
I can't see.
Oh, that's fine. Neither can I.
I'm too fat.
You're not too fat. Like Eric Carmen. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Anyways. I'm actually going to put my body weight on this guy. I didn't want to have to do this, but it seems like a... Okay, I'm about 125 pounds, 130 pounds. And... Holy macro. Alright, I'm actually going to see if this actually hold my body weight up. Wow. It's holding my body weight up. Somewhat. Damn. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed by this. I mean, that seriously held my body weight up.
That's why the factory only tacks spot welds them.
Really? Because I mean, I'm not an engineer yet, but I mean, I always thought that when you do like nice solid bead welds, that's like one of the strongest welds you can possibly do, not spot weld. Because me personally, I'm not a fan of these spot welds. Granted, yeah, it makes it easier to remove stuff, but still, I'm not a fan of it. And it's probably gonna be the best we're gonna be able to bend it back. Now I understand. I mean, this part kind of came up here a little bit on both sides. I mean, this side more than that side, but hopefully that's still good enough to hold it in place. Now he's gonna hand the camera back off to me, and let's see where we are.
Bushing.
Again, yeah, we already got the bushing on here on this side. That's on that side right there. Cool, good. Let's get this guy down. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. I mean, it's not 100% straight. Hold on. Maybe you can. All right, lift up, lift up. All right, now slowly bring it down. Slowly bring it down. I'm gonna guide you. Okay, it's in the hole. There we go. How's this side looking? How's it looking over there? It's hard for me to tell.
Oh, we're definitely out on this one.
Which one?
This one over here.
Oh, this one over here? Okay, I thought I had it. Well, technically it was in. Come on. Probably should take those gloves off so I can. There we go. That's better. And yep, cool. We're clear on both sides. Should feel it. Okay. That one's setted?
Yep, they're in now.
Cool. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna get this guy cleared out. Give me some more leg room here. See, this is the reason why I'm glad we did this before we even put the engine in. Because I had a funny feeling this was going to be a pain in the rear. Lens off. Or lens. Alright, let's see. I'm going to hold it up. And go and bring it down again. I think this might be promising. Because it already seems like it's lower here. And I see more of this little, I guess I wouldn't call it shark tail. Because that's just how it looks. Oh! Yep. It's still gonna hit. But right where it's at is, I mean, that's probably gonna be the best we're gonna get it. Unless, yeah, it's still gonna hit, but it's not that close.
This is so tall.
Yeah, go ahead and lift this thing back out again. Go and support it. Support the hood and... My God.
So close.
So close! We are so close! And I'm on. There we go. Grab that guy. And... put the support back up. Turn it around. You gotta turn around. This piece. There we go. Bingo. Cool. Come on. Yeah, you're gonna pop that in. It kind of doesn't matter how it's in there a little bit. Usually you try to keep these little like C-clip around this area because it's easy to rotate. But anyways, we're gonna have to figure out how we can make this thing a little bit lower. Now, some of you may be thinking, you know, why did you go ahead and weld it the whole way and not do anything further than that? Well, to answer that question, we didn't want the radiator itself to, you know, be exposed to being lower to the ground in this part. We want to have some support on it, because in case, you know, speed bumps or driving into a driveway, a steep incline, or pulling to a parking lot. Alright guys, here we have some flat bar, and it's already got the holes in it, of course, and I need to actually drill it out a little bit bigger so it fits over top of the nipples on the radiator. Get this guy's wind up a little bit more, and we're going to trim it into 2 individual pieces, and then we're just going to go ahead and remove these 2 bolts, this bolt right there, and that bolt right over there, and use the brackets to hold the radiator up in place. And that way, if we ever have to remove the radiator for any reason at all, we can do it with no problems at all. So, here we go. Now let's see if it's big enough. Oh, that is a nice snug fit. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah. Now, let's go get this guy up here to kind of give us a rough idea of which hole to use when I'm mounting this guy up. So, looks like we can go to about that hole right there. So where is that Sharpie? Cool. Alrighty. So now we just know where we need to cut. I'll just make a nice little line right there. Cut that off, and then of course round these edges off to make it look nice and clean, nice and pretty, and then go ahead and paint them, and then of course put it on. Alright guys, just went ahead, cleaned up the welds so that it doesn't look as bad, and I had to do a nice coat of paint on it, just so that way it doesn't rust. Just one extra source of protection. That's pretty much about it, and I'm going to go ahead and put the radiator back in and stand on it. Alright guys, well, as you can see, the radiator is finally in. We managed to get the brackets in, and turns out that the holes lined up pretty well. And it's not going anywhere. I mean, this thing is sturdy. I mean, it's got a little bit of a, give or whatever, but it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, honestly, I'm very pleased with this. It's very nice. We still got the bushings on the bottom, and so on and so forth. I feel confident enough that I can actually stand on this thing alone, and it will hold my body weight. In fact, you know what? Let's just see what happens right now. Okay, right there. You can hear the squeak from the suspension. That's pretty damn good, if you ask me.
Once we hit 100 subscribers, don't forget we got that giveaway going on, but I'm actually quite impressed with the conversion here. Matt did a fantastic job. You just saw him stand on it. I mean, he's over 130 plus pounds. I mean, I don't think the coolant's going to weigh more than 130 pounds. So, but as you guys see, other than we're going to go get some not butt connectors, but some actual fan connectors from the junkyard, and pretty much this guy's already ready, other than just priming and painting the brackets here. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on social media, and I guess we'll see you in the next one.